Intel has just launched its much-anticipated Core Ultra 200V processors. These processors, codenamed Lunar Lake, are aimed at the thin and light laptop market. Intel claims that Lunar Lake will be a game-changer. They promise huge leaps in performance and battery life. But are these claims too good to be true? Let's take a closer look. These new processors are not just about raw power. Intel is focusing heavily on efficiency. This is evident in their battery life claims. For instance, the Dell XPS 13 with a Core Ultra processor is said to offer a dramatic increase in battery life. Early reports suggest it can last up to 26 hours while streaming Netflix. This is a significant jump from the previous generation's 18 hours. The Asus ZenBook S14 is another great example. It packs a Core Ultra processor and boasts impressive battery life. It even outperforms the AMD-powered Asus ZenBook S16 in office tasks. This is despite having a smaller battery. These examples highlight Intel's focus on delivering both performance and efficiency in their new processors. Intel has made some bold claims about the Core Ultra 200V's performance. They say it's their fastest CPU core to date. They also boast about having the world's best built-in GPU. On top of that, they are claiming to have the best AI performance. These are big statements, especially when you consider the competition. Qualcomm's Snapdragon and AMD's Strix Point are also vying for dominance in this space. Intel has provided some benchmarks to back up their claims. However, it's important to remember that these benchmarks are often conducted under ideal conditions. Real-world performance can vary depending on several factors. These factors include things like cooling solutions and software optimization. The true test will be how these processors perform in everyday use. We need to see independent reviews to verify Intel's claims. Only then can we know for sure if the Core Ultra 200V lives up to the hype. Intel wants to change the game when it comes to integrated graphics. They claim the Core Ultra 200V offers a significant boost in gaming performance. According to them, it surpasses both AMD and Qualcomm in this area. Intel's top-tier Ultra 9 288V chip is a prime example. They claim it delivers 68% better average frame rates than Qualcomm's X1E84-100. It also supposedly performs 16% better than AMD's HX370 in benchmarks. But the real kicker is Intel's claim about ray tracing. They say that even demanding games with ray tracing are playable on the integrated GPU. They specifically mentioned Cyberpunk 2077 and Marvel's Spider-Man Remastered running at playable frame rates. This is a bold claim. Ray tracing is a computationally expensive feature. Traditionally, it has been reserved for dedicated graphics cards. If Intel can deliver on this promise, it could be huge for mobile gaming. Section 4. The limits of Lunar Lake. Core count and RAM. The Core Ultra 200V sounds promising but has limitations. One key limitation is the core count. Each chip is limited to 8 CPU cores and 8 threads. Older chips can have up to 16 cores and 32 threads. Intel claims the new chips outperform at lower wattages. Another limitation is the RAM. The Core Ultra 200V is limited to 32 GB. Power users might find this limiting. Section 5. A simplified naming scheme for easier choice. Intel has simplified the naming scheme for the Core Ultra 200V series. This is a welcome change from the previous generations. The old naming scheme with Core i3, i5, and i7 could be confusing for some users. The new scheme is much more straightforward. It follows a simple pattern. Core Ultra, performance level, model number V. For example, Core Ultra 7258V. The V stands for Visibly Smart. This highlights the processor's focus on visual experiences. The performance level is denoted by numbers. The higher the number, the better the performance. 9 is the highest, followed by 7 and then 5. This simplified approach should make it easier for consumers to choose the right processor for their needs. Independent reviews are key. Intel's Core Ultra 200V processors show promise. The claimed performance and battery life improvements are impressive, but wait for independent reviews before making judgments. Intel's claims need verification in real-world scenarios. These reviews will give us a clearer picture of the Core Ultra 200V's true capabilities. Wait for those reviews before buying.